What's up, everybody? It's the Bowtie Boss here for Fight Combat Sports News. Today I'm previewing a really good fight card this summer on Showtime. It's headlined by Bernard Hopkins and Beibut Shumenov. Really good fight, man. I think two top-tier light heavyweights. Beibut Shumenov is a guy who's been around, man, for a lot longer than you would think based on his record. You know, he's 14-0 with 9 knockouts, and he's a sharp, hard puncher, man. You know, he won his title in maybe a 6th or 7th fight. He just hasn't been that active lately. You know, he fought once in 2013. I think he fought once in 2012. And now he's fighting one of the best fighters of our generation, or really of my generation. And the question is, when does Bernard Hopkins get old? I'm going to go, and I'm not putting any money on this. I learned my lesson against betting on Bernard Hopkins the night he broke my heart against Felix Trinidad. But I think Beibut Shumenov is going to pull off. I don't even know if it's going to be an upset. I haven't seen the odds on it yet, but I think he's going to pull this thing off. So the reasons why. Beibut Shumenov has the perfect style for Bernard Hopkins to look good against. Not overly active, doesn't throw massive combinations, doesn't have good footwork, isn't the smartest guy in the ring, you know, doesn't have the best boxing IQ. So you're saying, why am I picking him to win instead of picking Hopkins? Because Beibut Shumenov, let's face it, is tailor-made for Bernard Hopkins. If this fight was 6 or 7 years ago, Bernard Hopkins eats him alive. If this fight is this year, Bernard Hopkins might still eat him alive. But what I'm banking on here is look, this guy's got to get old someday. You know, it wouldn't happen against Carl Murat. I thought he looked younger than he has in a long time, but I think Carl Murat made him do that. You know, Carl Murat came forward and put on a lot of pressure and made some things happen. Look, I mean, Bernard Hopkins might win this fight. He probably will win this fight. I don't know, man. It's just something about it is making me think that, you know, this guy's 100 years old or however old he is. He's gotta go over that hill at some point. So maybe I'm just saying it just to say I said it, you know, when it actually happens. Or, you know, Bernard Hopkins going to win this fight, and you guys are going to drop a bunch of comments down there calling me a crazy asshole for making that decision. Am I wedded to it? No. Might I change my mind 1,000 times? Sure. Am I going to bet on it? Absolutely not. You know, Bernard Hopkins is just that Rubik's Cube, man. It's just tough to beat, and he's not, you know, he's not that kind of guy that Beibut Shumenov is going to have an easy chance with at all. What else on this card, man? We got Peter QUILLIN versus Lucas Konechny. QUILLIN, you know, he's never going to fight Triple G, man. I just don't ever see that in the cards. You know, not only just the Showtime and HBO thing. He doesn't strike me as that guy that looks for glory, right? He's not that he's a pussy or anything like that, or he's taking an easy way out, or he's ducking guys. He's fought some tough characters, man. He doesn't strike me as that guy who's going to seek out glory against the toughest guy in the division. You know, I put him at number 2 at middleweight. I'm sure everybody has him at number 2 at middleweight, even though, you know, Martinez hasn't necessarily relinquished that title, so to speak. You know, does Lucas Konechny have his chance? Sure, he does. He's got everybody's chances as anybody else who gets in the ring has. But Peter QUILLIN is going to showcase him. He's going to beat him up. You know, QUILLIN's got a good chin. He's got good power. He's got good speed. He's got good fundamentals. He's got good footwork. Good IQ. He's just never like endeared himself to me, man. I'm just not sold on the kid. Is he a number 2 middleweight? Sure, he's number 2 middleweight all day. I would not pick him in a fight over Triple G. I don't think we'll ever get in a situation where we're going to see it. He's a big middleweight. You know, he's a strong guy. He's a personable guy. But again, I'm just not sold on him. But at the same time, I don't think he's going to lose this fight. I don't think he's going to lose any fight for some time to come. Just because I don't know there's anybody out there that's at his level. Then up last, man, is a fight that I really want to see. This is not a casual fan's dream. This is kind of that boxing purist fight, which is Paul Malignaggi trying to get another world title against Shawn Porter. I could see a real ugly fight, and while I'd love to see a scenario where Malignaggi wins, I'm edging towards Shawn Porter in this one. This is also another fight that I'm not even considering putting any money on it. You know, I just think the mauling style and the awkwardness of Shawn Porter is going to cause problems for Malignaggi, and you know, you see Paulie's facial features start to break up pretty quickly. He's going to get a swollen nose, going to get his eyes swollen up, and not that it means he's losing a fight, but I think it sways judges a little bit. I could see a scenario like a fight that looks not far off from the first Malignaggi-Juan Diaz fight, except Shawn Porter's faster, he's bigger, stronger, and a little better than Juan Diaz, and I think he's going to edge out Paulie in this fight. Obviously, there's going to be times when Malignaggi gets through an entire round without getting touched, easily outboxes Shawn Porter. I just think that you know, you're going to see 7 rounds to 5, man. 6 rounds to 6. Kind of could go both ways, but a judge gives it one more round to Shawn Porter. I could also see a scenario where Paulie outboxes him, man. I just I would love to see it. I think that since he started announcing, Malignaggi has stepped his game up a little bit too. You know, I noticed once I started training other fighters, I think I got more technical, really because you start thinking about more things. Instead of just doing things, now you're thinking about it, and you're like, oh man, it makes a ton of sense that you know, you throw, you know, instead of 2 different kinds of jabs, you throw 6 different kinds of jabs. I think Paulie's really gotten there. He's starting to think more cerebrally, and he's just getting a little more in depth with what he's doing out there. I just think Shawn Porter's going to bring a little bit too much intensity for him. And the winner of this fight, you know, along with the winner of the Khan-Collazo fight, it's looking like those guys are going to be in line to get that Mayweather shot. So everything's on the line for both of these guys. I know Malignaggi would absolutely love to get that fight. Shawn Porter would love to get that fight. Why? You know, biggest payday of their entire career. Probably that payday is going to be all the other paydays combined. So, you know, I got Shawn Porter narrowly edging out Paul Malignaggi. I got Beibut Shumenov over Hopkins, but, you know, again, I'm not stuck on that one. And then Peter Quillin's going to beat Kovacs pretty easily. I'm sorry, not even Kovacs, Konechny pretty easily. So this is the Bowtie Boss here for Fight Combat Sports News.